Alright, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel or stream. Um, yeah, welcome back, my fellow shadows. Stream, of course, yeah. Introduction, blah blah blah. Edu stuff. Last week, I wasn't streaming teeth issues. Massive. Oh, one tooth, not teeth. Um, got one pulled out, and yeah, dealing with the pain and all that stuff. But I'm a little better now. Better. Yeah, it's like, nah, takes too long. That's fine. I charge it. So we're doing some Destiny 2 today, mostly because of light, all that stuff, and I kind of want to get into details on Funnel Shape. I want to talk about some stuff like the prismatics, all that stuff. I wanted to do a video about it, but I just due to the whole tooth thing, I just like wasn't in a good mood to do that. So I'm like, I might just do it on live stream, do it on stream, talk about it, all that stuff, review it, all that crap. I might, right now I'm gonna mess around with a little bit, and then later down the line, I'll probably just change screens, and we'll do the whole Destiny Final Shape gameplay, dev gameplay, whatever it's called, whatever the right word to call. I think it was called dev gameplay. Stream. Look at that, talk about it, and my thoughts about Prismatic. And I guess we could also look at the new trailer. I already looked at it, but I wouldn't mind sharing my thoughts on that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. For right now, I want to mess around, work on a build. Yesterday, I was playing on playing Destiny, and I was like, I need a better build because if you look, let me just if you look at this, I have three solar builds, three strand builds, one void, one arc, PvP, and I guess stasis. This is more like a mess around kind of build. But yeah, it's like I don't have any good uh DPS build. Well, I'd say this was my big giant DPS build, but we all know the story on that. You don't know, Bungie nerfed Starfire Protocol. Um, it's not that good because back in the day, back in the meta, Starfire Protocol was good. You can shoot your Wither Horde and stand your Rift and just freaking spam grenade and just do a lot of damage. And it was, I liked it. It to me, it just worked for Warlock, but Bungie, the killers of fun, decided, nah, it's too powerful. So we'll nerf it. Nerfed it. Wasn't happy about that because pretty much that was my favorite solo builds to mess around with. And like legit melt bosses. It's like every time I find a build that's fun to melt bosses, it's nerfed. Can't remember all of them, but I know there were like couple of weapons that I enjoyed using that were good against bosses. No, it's not good. But I'm keeping it because maybe someday in the future, maybe someday, maybe in Final Shape, there'll be something I could do with this build. But maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to add more loadout slots. I'm hoping so because I kind of want to have more options to mess around with different stuff. Because like you can see, like I said, I have three brand, three solar. Even though I should get rid of one of these, because both of them are like this one and this one, same thing. Just the difference is This one has Thorn. This one has the Striga. And both of them look different, you know. I like the outfits I have, you know. Got this like cool royalty kind of like Taken King outfit, and I have this Ghost of the Deep combined with some King armor. My I guess you'd say king outfit, and then you have the royalty outfit kind of thing. You know, it's like this is royal outfit and king outfit. I don't know, something like that. Just kind of give me that cool hive taken kind of vibe that I yeah. But yeah, right now, besides worrying about which one I should keep, which one I should get rid of, and mess around. I'm working on my Void build. I haven't touched Void for quite a while. I think my last time I touched Void was when they nerfed. What was it? They nerfed our car helmet that I during I think just quite a while ago. Season of Gambit or Drifter. Gold of Dire Armor Kara. They nerfed this. They nerfed my boy. Like this was my favorite helmet. Plus, it looked pretty cool, and I liked the design. But they nerfed it. They nerfed it, and it just wasn't good to use anymore. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stop playing. Of course, I did jump on a couple times, trying to get back into Void, but it just was hard without that. Like I tried the tried for Winter's Home. I tried out yeah, I cannot pronounce Bourbons. I don't know. Gauntlet. I tried out the Sentient Elements. Again, bad at pronouncing names. I tried these. I tried these things, and like didn't work out for me. You know, like even though they're cool, perks. Iron Rift grant you devour damage dealt with from within them will disrupt bands. It's a good build. It's good for like a devour build. I kind of like combined it with the Child of Gods aspect, right? Um, and this one is more for the Child of Gods Void Souls. Grab it, throw it, and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, cool, but I don't know. I guess there's. I feel like it's missing. But yeah, could get back into this one. But right now, I wanna try to like get into a Nezrak kind of build. One's kind of, I won't say similar to the other helmet that I just showed you guys, but it maybe could help. Board kills increase ability regain. I try that. Got my void weapon. I'm trying to think of a good exotic. Like I like a lot of options. Like there's a lot of good options for exotic guns. You know, there's Graviton Lance, there's Hard Light, even though I'm not a big fan of Hard Light. The Monarch, but that I'm using, I have that on my hunters, like a lot vault base. The Dead Messenger, there's Collective Obligation, Moon's Effigy. Uh, I haven't got Buried Bloodline because I'm not good at that dungeon. The other, or oh, there it is. Manticore. Manticore, like I prefer SMG or R rifles. Um, when it comes to exotics and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, the pulse rifle is good. No, I don't think collective obligation is that good anymore, or never was, because came out was like mid, still is mid. But Manticore is okay, but it's not the best for PvP and PvE. Like you could probably make a good build for it, but for me, I'm not a big fan of the idea of staying off the ground, even though I'm a warlock, but you know, when it comes to my warlock builds, I prefer just being like the cool magic magic building warlock, just appears, kicks some ass, and then just not fly around shooting. I already have a build for that. Even though I'm not a big fan of flying around, because the way it works in the game just doesn't. That makes sense. So there's that. Of course, there's these ones. Even though I don't have much use for grenade launcher, the Fox might work. But I just mostly want an exotic or something that I know I can use a lot. I would use this, but I never really got into it. So I'm pretty much stuck with legendary weapons right now. I guess in a way this build could be, a void weapon build, but could also use any other exotic if need be. So it can much not be dependent on an exotic weapon. That makes sense. Plus, again, I'm not the best at making builds. I'm very, very terrible at making builds. For fragments, yeah, hard. Um, because mostly the build is pretty much getting our abilities back fast by kills. So that might be good. Like Voltov. Voltov is kind of my thing about the void. It'd be kind of cool if it was just void kind of blows. Oh, sorry. That that changed instead of the ability. That'd be uh probably. Though I'm not a big melee. And best pick now. See how this goes. Try this build. quick runs and rage redundant. Um, One thing I don't like about these stupid quests or to unlock these that is the ore options. Like it says ore, but still it's a requirement. It's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. Why say ore? Say and you gotta do this. That just seems stupid. Or like no, I can still do defeat combatants in Vanguard, or I gotta still defeat guardians using. That's the thing. I am never going to get mountaintop. Like there's no way for me to get kills with grenade launchers. I'm terrible at using grenade launchers in PvP. That's why I never have used them, and maybe the reason why I hate players that do use them and kill me with them. It's annoying that I can't. It's annoying. So yeah, I just hate that. But yeah, that's I guess. I don't know. Like I said, not a big fan.
Pain leads to perfection, Guardian. Embrace it. This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Also, love, I love by Glaive. When Glaives came out, I just loved them. Mostly, I don't know. Like I don't see many people use them much. Maybe because of I don't know. So this game mode, I gotta say, my thoughts on this game mode. Um, it's a fun game mode. I'll say that it's a fun game mode. But I'm not like a huge um. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan. I'm just not I don't know. I feel like there could be some improvements, but yeah.
Another battle won, On to the next fight.
I like it. I'm dead. Yep. I'm dead. Just get yeeted out. I think what would be fun, and it's just maybe just me. What would be fun is like if there was a version of this where you could have 6 players. Like just have like a raid fire team, and it's just a difficult like imagine a legendary version of this, like super difficult, but it's a fire team, like a raid team version of this. I think that'd be fun and very difficult, and definitely should be rewarding. You know, just like imagine like a raid version of this. Kind of fun, I would think. See how long it lasts. One thing I still don't like that they haven't fixed yet, the glaives, is that when you melee, and you're, for example, for Void, you have Voltov active, the Voltov stuff doesn't work melee. I know that it says Voltov rounds, but come on. It'd be so cool if I could just literally hit melee and Molotov is already infected, or you know, a weaken effect, something like that. I don't know. Like when Molotov rounds are active, you're using a glaive, you just put weakness on, weaken the enemy. I think that'd work. I think it'd be like a great idea to punch you smart in a way. I don't know. Maybe it'd be too much programming.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
I'm not a coder, but I kind of want. All right. Keep pressing one button. Like, I feel like I'm using other layout. I'm so used to shooting with the bumper than trigger.
Triumphant tactics.
Yes. Like turrets. But definitely a big fan of the turrets. Sure. Just wish I could place them in better spots. Like, sometimes the turrets placements are not the best.
battle won, on to the next fight.
Damn it.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Keep viewers on. Okay. That means, but alright. Cheap viewer. That means. Like, but do you want me to pay to have viewers? Dumb and waste of money. I'm hit.
You fought well. Nothing held back as it should be. Though, you could always throw more grenades.
Why didn't throw food? I don't know, Shax. What? Have heals. Thumbs. Let's heals. Better. Why are the good SMGs freaking why are the good SMGs solar? No good void SMG. Yeah, that's like the most annoying thing is like there's no good void SMGs, my opinion. Good shit. That's new. I don't remember seeing it before. Then again, then again, I haven't been. Oh shit. Oh, damn it, you guys. Blueberries. Bastards. Burped and sounded weird. Okay. Alright, throw it far. Good, but hard. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb of me.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will. This is what they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
And I don't think Tyrus Bridge. I did not go as planned.
Rest your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Hmm.
I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponents. I
Love it. You're damn well love it. I wish I had gnawing hunger. Oh, do I? I think I do. I don't know if that one. Didn't that gun get? Ooh, yep. I knew that was happening. Oh, I missed that. And I got yeeted off. I would say it was kind of a yeah.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Maybe I could do a devour build without the shadow. Hmm.
Triumphant tactics!
That one. Oh. I thought that was. Yeah, that was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. This is why I wish that when I have volatile rounds active, my melees actually do volatile damage. So, and broken, but slower. Okay. Oh, I didn't.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles. Fought well. Nothing held back as it should be. Though, you can always throw more grenades.
But that. Oh, I get it now. The upgrade version is is this. Okay. Now I know. Now I know.
is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Kind of surprised we're kind of like going through this real fast. Yeah, keep pressing one button. That.
You obliterated them. I love it.
That was bad. Yeah, that was a bad. Oh, melee. Nope. Bomb. Great. Oh, freaking steak. Wizards. Really, I haven't even gotten done with this. I'm still like far behind. Like I killed so many of those guys. How many hive? Still not even done.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
I don't know what's going on with my stomach right now, but it's kind of acting up. This doesn't take too long because I have to rush to the restroom. Don't want to leave these guys in dust. Well, these guys over that. Oh, I see how it is, huh? I revive one of them and they don't revive me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, respawn. Oh, no. Yeah, it's bad, yeah. Alright. Man. Should have stunned him. It must have definitely changed some things with the I forgot what they're called. Glaives, yeah, glaives. Like glaives pretty good at stunning enemies, but they aren't now.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
You thought you could get me, son? You thought you could
They
get me?
call a righteous infliction of retribution.
Damn. for fuck's sake, goddamn wizards. Or go straight to the thing. Kinda a smart idea, but alright.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Jeez. Didn't give me a chance. Kinda risky. That's really risky, dude. That was a little tough one.
Once more onto the breach.
Hoping one of those
I
was
have
yellow.
prevented extinction level
Shiny.
events that were gentler than you. Fantastic work.
Well, first, before I leave, we'll give these guys what they deserve. Do a better job than me. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm setting up. Bye. Right back. Alright, sorry about the wait, guys. So, we're going to get to the point where we're going to be talking. I'm going to be talking about Final Shape stuff. Update the thing. Shape. I guess to call it Final Shape. Well, if the DLC becomes bad, then call it Fallen Shape. Yeah, let's yeah, let me find the there it is. I hear echoes, so hear an echo. I don't want to have an echo, so I'll do that like this. Actually, I know my nope. I don't know. Yeah, that's not good. Let's see. Oh, I guess I don't want to change monitors. What I'll do is I'll all right. So let's talk about well, not talk about. Let's watch this, and I'll talk about watch this.
Hey everyone, this is Luke from the Destiny team. The Final Shape is the culmination of a 10-year journey. A journey that began on the Cosmodrome, took you to the moon, Venus, Mars, the reef, and beyond. It's a journey that'll end inside the Traveler with you facing the Witness. But facing the Witness is not the end of Destiny 2, and it's definitely not the end of Destiny. After you face the Witness, we're going to tell you what's coming next to Destiny 2 and beyond. We'll see you soon.
The Final Shape has been an amazing project to work on. The amount of creativity, the amount of design work, the amount of all these elements coming together has been inspirational.
I was like, are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this?
It looks awesome.
I think that we're gonna have a pretty big impact and it's gonna shake things up a lot.
And we just wanted to give you a glimpse of what we're working on.
We are going into the pale heart of the Traveler, and the Traveler has chosen you, the Guardian, to be its champion. It's empowering us with gifts that we've never really had before.
One of the concept artists early on created this very evocative image of a Guardian with light armor and dark armor.
We're like, we really need this in the final shape. This is the ultimate form of being a Guardian, to wield light and darkness at the same time. We built Prismatic exactly to be that.
Prismatic is the new subclass in the final shape where you can combine certain class abilities from different damage types together.
Getting light and dark and mastering it. No one's done that before. Like the Witness is manipulating the energies like this, but the Witness is not a master of light and dark. You are. The Guardian is. Players are.
In Prismatic, underneath your super bar, there's a light meter and a dark meter. As you deal damage with either light damage or dark damage, it fills the respective sides of the meter. Once both sides are full, you get this new level of power that we're calling Transcendence.
I love Transcendence because you do these cool motions.
For Warlocks, we have this cool, like, mystic pose. Hunters are gonna do this cool, like...
The Titan one where you just go.
While you're Transcendent, you get a new, unique grenade that combines both light and dark together. The Hunters get this fire and ice combo. Titans, Strand, and Arc. For the Warlock, Stasis and Void together. You have a weapon damage bonus that stacks on top of other weapon damage bonuses. Your grenade and melee are both instantly refunded when you cast Transcendence, so you can loop them together, one after the other.
That's really exciting.
That is so good.
We're kind of thinking about Prismatic as this advanced subclass where you have more build crafting options, more potential combinations, more fragments than you normally get, more fragment slots to socket them than you normally get.
That is a lot of combinations.
2,300. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just the art director. I think that Prismatic feels like you are doing combinations you shouldn't be able to do.
It feels a little game breaking, I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit?
You're gonna be like, oh no, what have I done? I'm gonna be here all night. It's not just about the mastery of light and dark. It's not just about using multipliers at the same time. It's about figuring out how they work in concert in really interesting ways.
We're transcending kind of the bounds of light and darkness. There's all these subclasses that really resonate with people, and now you can finally combine those and make your own Guardian feel very uniquely you.
This like really opens up the doors for unexpected, like really wild stuff.
I love being a hunter and having gunpowder gamble and blowing them up. And then we're like, oh, wait, what if you could slow enemies? You could throw out, your shurikens, and then you blow them up as well. And it's like, okay, I didn't think I could ever do those two things at the same time. And you're telling me I can do as much as I want?
You can throw a Withering Blade melee and like bounce it between a bunch of people and get like 3 kills from one melee, and now your gunpowder gamble's like fully charged, right? And so like certain interactions I think get a lot easier just because we've sort of made the aspects a little bit more permissive, a little bit looser. So like when we playtest, I'm probably gonna be running Warlock with the Lightning Surge build where you have Arcane Needle for 3 melee charges, and then you combine that with Lightning Surge. You can throw Bleak Watcher on top of that for just like a little extra crowd control, or you can throw Devour. And so you're, jumping in, lightning surging, that's killing a bunch of stuff. You're activating Devour. That gives you infinite sustain, effectively, to stay in the fight.
As a Titan, you can just quickly start using your arc abilities to jolt all the enemies around you, and then kind of finish them off with like the cool blades of Strand. And it's so satisfying to see how fast you move. It's a very like fun, destructive build that you can just like destroy everything around you, and it's super fun.
There was this moment for me where I was like, wait a minute, I could send out threadlings and have a Bleak Watcher. It just creates these moments of escalation within the combat, and I think that's really exciting for me.
If you combine Bleak Watcher and Feed the Void, you consume your grenade to throw your Bleak Watcher out there, and so it's, you know, locking stuff down with stasis, doing crowd control. You can clean that stuff up pretty easily with, you know, an Arcane Needle melee, which has 3 charges. Those ability kills will activate Devour, which gives you more grenade energy every time Devour activates, that lets you loop your Bleak Watcher. And so you can have like multiple Bleak Watchers out on the field, freezing stuff everywhere. You're just like launching your cool strand melees out, and everything's dying, and it's great. Embracing the challenge of like, how do we make stuff that wasn't initially intended to like work together in the same build? Like, how do we twist them and warp them and push and pull this and that to make them work together?
I'm excited about, you know, seeing all the players like talk about their favorite combinations. I'm just looking forward to all the videos that people make of their own custom builds with their own exotics that they're pairing it up with to create like these amazing builds. It feels infinite to me, and I'm really excited about that.
Alright, I can pause there. So pretty much I think they're at the point where they're done talking about from Prismatic and they're on to the exotic items and stuff like that. I might talk about that as well. I'm not, I don't know, I'm not too interested in it, but at the same time I am a little bit, but yeah, I'm not sure. So Prismatic, I like the idea. This is something I laughed about when I found out about Prismatic. I literally talked about it one time. I don't know if it was on stream. I don't know if it was a friend or something like that or on a video. I just remember talking and I'm like, it'd be so cool if Final Shape or something something sometime in Destiny where we legit have the ability to combine our supers. Like our at the moment I was thinking of just light subclass. Because like for Final Shape, you know, we're going into Traveler, so it would make sense for us to use all light subclasses all at once. But, you know, combining dark subclasses is cool too. I like that as well. My only issue, I'm kind of playing the somewhat devil's advocate in a way. Even though I like this, I really do like this. There's a couple of things. One, there's no new dark subclass. I don't think we can't really count this as a dark subclass. This is more like something different, like more like God Traveler gave us the ability to do it. It's like we have the blessing of the Traveler or God itself. It gives us the ability like that to do that. So I wouldn't count that as a dark subclass. I wouldn't count it as a light subclass. I just count it as something completely different. Yeah, no, it's cool, but I kind of think it sucks that we're getting this, but we don't have our somewhat last final dark subclass. Kind of seems like we're missing that one key part. It just seems weird and odd, in my opinion. Also, my other issue with Prismatic, and this is just me, because I have such cool ideas and things I share a lot with myself, with myself and friends. And it's just like for one, Bungie is making something that I kind of talked about, but they're not doing it completely the way we want. I know that's stupid and all that stuff, but like what I'm trying to say is, sorry, allergies. Is that like the only thing we have besides the ability to customize and swap out subclasses to mix and match with other subclasses is that there's no new actual super, like, unless you count the somewhat grenade as a super, but I think that's kind of dumb. I think that should be a requirement for I haven't noticed. Cause like they said, I can't remember what it's called.
In Prismatic, underneath your super bar, there's a light meter and a dark meter. As you deal damage with either light damage or dark damage, it fills the respective sides of the meter. Once both sides are full, you get this new level of power that we're calling Transcendence.
Transcendent. So when you go Transcended, you only get one thing. You get the somewhat grenade combination. So the odd weird thing about this is that from what they said, unless it can be changed or will be different for each subclass, is as freaking allergies, mucus, and all that stuff. I'm not sick, but just allergies. Things spring. Is that when you're ascended, you only get one ability, somewhat super ability. It's like everyone becoming a sun singer in a way, you know. Except Titans. Titans have what, melee thing?
You have a weapon damage bonus that stacks on top of pose. Hunters are gonna do this cool like
The Titan one where you just go.
while you're transcendent, you get a new unique grenade that combines both light and dark together.
So he says
While you're transcendent, you get a new unique grenade.
you get a new unique grenade. So and like he says, hunters get a stasis, flamethrower, solar grenade. It's cool, but this is my question. My main issue is that if I'm not using stasis or I'm not using solar, like what's to say if I'm playing hunter and I'm playing void, arc, and strand. Even though this is the thing, I don't think we can have two light subclasses. But I'll get to that. Let's just say I'm using those three, and I activate Ascended. Will my grenade be solar and stasis, or will it be different? That's my main issue. It's like it's not really customization if our grenade is going to stay, our Ascended grenade is still going to be the same thing. So I feel like that's going to be an issue. Not a big issue, but I feel like that kind of like loses the meaning of customization, and also, but that's just me. That's just me nitpicking on that. But that's just me. Our second issue is there's no super. There's no new super. Like Ascended seems like it's the only super thing that we're getting, and I'm kind of bummed out on that because I was like, I have so many ideas like about buying supers, and with this it gave me a new idea. Like I'm like, imagine as a warlock, you put down Well of Radiance, boom, but you have combination. You combine two other dark subclasses or light subclasses. We'll just say the one idea I came up with is if I had Solar, Stasis, and Strand, I slammed down my Well of Radiance, the flames turn like blue color, or it could turn purple. Combination of red and blue is purple. So it could be a purple fire, or pink fire for the Ascendant stuff. And every time enemies come near it, they will burn and freeze at the same time. And also, they'll, like, for Strand, they'll like have a couple ideas, but like what are they called? I forgot the name of them. The blah, blah, blah. Weavers, not weavers, threadlings start spawning and all that stuff, because every time you pop a rift and all that stuff, threadlings spawn. But like, let's just say a couple of waves of threadlings spawn, and of course, well, it's just a big giant freaking rift. It's like it would spawn like a big giant circle of threadlings. That'd be pretty freaking sick. And also, like, this is also a second thing, is like, if we don't do if Bungie doesn't want to do the whole, when enemies go into the Well Radiance and they freeze and burn at the same time, they could do the burning effect, but at the top of the sword, where you, the middle of the Well Radiance, a Bleak Watcher will spawn. So you have a shooting stasis turret, threading spawning, and when enemies come in, they burn. Pretty dang overpowered, but it would be freaking cool. Maybe not too overpowered, but and of course you get the buffs and all that stuff. And I don't know. That's just something I think that'd be awesome to have. Something that'd be really cool to mess around to customize how your super wants to go. I think in game development ways that maybe would be too complicated. Maybe they would have to change the entire subclass page for prismatic work that way. Like, I don't know. Like, if I was good at designing things, I could make my own like sample of showing how it could work. But that probably take too long. Like, I'm not the best at doing that stuff. I'm not the best, or I don't know how to do that. But yeah, like I think it'd be cool to have a prismatic combination super instead of a prismatic ascended grenade or whatever. I feel like it'd be cool when you turn on ascendance. You activate ascendance, you're able to combine all the stuff with everything. Super, your grenade, your melee, and your possibility. Right? I feel like ascendance should be multiple things, not one thing, not one ability, multiple. That's that's just me. Maybe for Bungie, it's like that's too much. Game might break and all stuff, and it could. Maybe they do D3, maybe a D3, they could maybe improve that, and then add that stuff. But that's up to Bungie. But yeah, like, I'm kind of bummed out that the super isn't new. Like, there's no new cool prismatic super. One thing I'm bummed out. Why did I get invited by someone? um. Message. Oh, I could join them. But yeah, it's like it's just, yeah, like that. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be awesome. I think if they did that, they add that later down the line, that'd be awesome. I don't know what themes are available in Prismatic subclass. I think I saw like a clip of something saying that there's a limit of what you can do and what is able to be done in Prismatic subclass. And like, I can understand that. Like I had to compare it to the vocation from Dragon's Dogma 2, the Warfinder, Warfinder, I think the name, the vocation, where you can only swap to different type of weapons without changing vocations. And I like that, even though sadly the vocation doesn't give the abilities or certain abilities from each class. So it is a bummer, but it's still cool, and helpful for leveling up all vocations. So I can understand that, but it still sucks because again, you're a guardian, you have all these abilities. It kind of makes sense for you to be able to use all your subclass and all stuff. But game wise, can't. We can't. Um, Sorry if anyone did message in chat. I just have chat invisible right now because of OSUP. So FYI, talking or chatting. But yeah, Prismatic looks cool, even though I'm not a big fan of pink. I don't hate pink, but I'm like, I would have rather prefer a different color. That's just me. um, yeah, I just like that's I'm kind of excited. Definitely, this does make me want to pre-order Final Shape for sure. I might will do it. But yeah, just like the whole thing with a certain decisions, certain things. I'm like, I'm yay, but I'm also nay because I'm a little bit the devil's advocate with Bungie because I have been burned. I think a lot of us have been burned by Bungie. So hopefully things work out. Hopefully things do improve for the better. Because again, like I definitely hope that they do add things into Destiny 2 that could improve the stuff, or in Destiny 3 make prismatics and other stuff. Like again, we still have we're still missing some things with we're still missing stuff for dark subclasses, Like we all know that all the light subclasses pretty much have variants of each subclass, but dark subclass doesn't have their different variants. And if I had to clarify what variant means, I mean, if you're playing solar, you have different types of solar subclasses or solar supers and all stuff. Those are what I mean, variants. So Stasis and Strand were still missing their variants. So I'm hoping maybe in the episodes or in Destiny 3, because I don't think we're gonna get another big DLC in Destiny 2. Because again, this game has been going on for too long. Still has a lot of issues. So it's better to start off with the Destiny 3. Of course, a lot of people don't want to start over and all this stuff. It's just if it's pretty much Bungie needs to do a good job to make sure that doesn't happen. Or the way they do it makes sense and isn't a big deal. But yeah. That's up to Bungie. But yeah. Yeah, Prismatics, again. Excited to mess around, see how that goes. Definitely gonna have fun with that on my Hunter and Warlock. Titan, I like Titans in some areas, but I'm not the best Titan player. So I'm a Warlock / Hunter, but it'd be cool. Like imagine if another idea that popped in my head for a ascendant super for Titan is if you pop the bubble, kind of same thing with Wolverine, it's a little bit different, Void, pop the bubble, you have stasis crystals or stasis like fragments around the bubble. When enemies come in, they start freezing, or instead of them coming in, they start freezing, or they get slowed, one or the other. When you can shoot out of the bubble, or go out of the bubble like old day D1 D1 bubble. We can go in, go out. You get like a weapon of light kind of buff. Instead of weapon of light, it's stasis, like shots or something like that. Go in, go out, get stasis shots, or stasis / vault top shots. and you do stasis and volatile damage. That'd be pretty cool. You can slow, freeze, and explode. Be freaking overpowered again. But it'd be cool. Of course, the third subclass would be maybe Tran. And this is why I say that, and from what I've seen, this is why I say that you can only have two. You can only have one light subclass because I have never seen anyone from the gameplay I've not seen anyone use multiple light subclasses. It's always one light subclass and two dark subclasses. And that's another thing I'm kind of like about. Like, if we do get the last and final dark subclass soon, is it possible for Prismatic to get an update, like I guess a 2.0 or a 3.0, however you want to put it as, where we can have 4 subclasses at once? 2 dark, 2 light? If so, that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's up to Bungie. But it would make sense, because, like, at the moment, it makes sense for us to have 1 light and 2 dark, I guess. But then again, we could still have 2 light and 2 dark. But again, that's just me. That's just me. I think it seems weird that we're only using 1 light subclass and 2 dark subclass when we're technically in the Traveler. I feel like we should be doing more. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe we can have 2 light subclasses, 1 dark, or have 3 light subclasses at once. I don't know. They didn't like, from what they have told me, not told me, from what I have watched, they did not say any ideas of 3 subclasses. They only said light, dark, dark. That's it. Nothing about 3 subclasses. But they did say it was customizable. But then again, Bungie has always gives us those limits, so not really fully customizable if we have a limit of customization. So, yeah, nitpicking. That's just me. I'm a big giant nitpicker, kind of devil advocate person. But again, I really used to. I'm gonna say that used to love Destiny. I'm really hoping this DLC, this big final DLC, will better do pretty dang good. Even though I do have issues with the story decision and things they have done, I'm still hoping that this game, this DLC, will change the game and improve it. I don't know if it's gonna improve it completely, but improve it in some ways. For me to somewhat come back more often. I'm only on Destiny right now just to play the new light, into the light kind of stuff, so I can just how that goes and get some good weapons. That's it. That's it. That's it. But yeah, it's pretty much really up to Bungie. Really, they need to get their stuff straightened up. Cause yeah, we could talk about the subclass. I'm hoping we can change the way the exotic subclass items look like. And this is my issue with this is even though this is a cool idea and I do like the idea that they're doing, where you can put 2 exotic perks into it, combine them, and it seems like you can combine other classes, like play as a warlock and have a titan or a hunter's exotic perk put onto you. I think that's cool. But my issue is it'd be cooler because I've always fantasized or desire the ability to equip multiple exotic armor pieces, armor pieces. Like I just think if I could combine certain armor, I'd be pretty dang overpowered. And like maybe this is their way of doing that. One armor piece and having you be able to choose 2 different 2 exotic perks. I guess that's cool. That's what they're doing. But at the same time, I'm like, it'd be depends on the design, because like not design, depends on the look, because you know that's like another big thing about Destiny. It's like it's the fashion look. You know, fashion is the biggest thing in Destiny. It's like you've got to look cool. So like if we can't mess around with the look of this, it could be an issue for certain people. Of course, the Warlock is cool. You know, the Bond is cool, but the Hunter or Titan's like, eh. So hopefully they can let us change the look. Hopefully. Like maybe they can add some cool ornaments for it when the DLC comes out. Of course, don't make it a payment, like you know, a paywall. Like you could have some be behind a paywall, but have some be behind a silver or a drop kind of thing. I think that seems fair, but that's up to you guys. That's up to Bungie, no, not me, not you guys. That's we're all in charge of. Enemy types, I'm pretty much happy the way they look. I'm kind of happy that they actually did finally add um new actual new enemy race. Kind of happy about that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So that's pretty much it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm done talking about it because just rambling on, rambling on. So yeah, hopefully things go well. Hopefully things can improve. Like I think it's possible. You know, Bungie has changed things for supers. They have changed things for subclasses and all stuff. It's just mostly you know some of the changes weren't good. Like for example, well, a lot of examples, but I don't want to get much into it. But like you know, they still haven't worked on things. They still could have changed certain things. For example, let's just say this. For example, Voidwalker. Okay, we got two no bombs. We got the Catalysm. We got the Vortex. Now, I think, in my opinion, I feel like one of these should become an aspect instead of a subclass. Not subclass, a super. That's just me. I feel like they could one of these could turn into like I don't know. It would have to be some type of interesting aspect that would make sense, work for even Nova Warp. Like let's just say this. Let's say let's say Catalysm is the super, and Vortex becomes the aspect. They could update or change, or not change, or update or make a new aspect where Vortex becomes a thing for Catalysm and would change Nova Warp. So let's just say something something aspect lets you change the Nova Bound to Vortex, and Nova Warp you are able. Let's just say you know because Vortex you pretty much is pretty much Vortex is a big giant Vortex grenade. Let's just say for Nova Warp your Nova Vortex or something where you can teleport into a crowd of enemies and suck them in and then explode. You know, like it makes sense because like again animation where you hold the button down and then explode. Like it's like that, but like no warp aspect. Suck all the enemies in, you weaken them or Voltov them, whichever, and then you let go, and then it just does this cool explosion effect, and whoever gets hit by it, like let's just say, the explosion and the also does a scatter grenade kind of effect. Is it and when it explodes, you know, scatter grenade kind of effect happens, and enemies that get hit by it become weakened and volatile as well. It'd be very powerful, very cool to have. That would make Nova War more interesting and funner to mess around. Because I don't see many people. I liked the idea of Nova Warp, but was very disappointed of result. So, like I said, ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I could share so many ideas. Should give me a job from them. What else? There's also another thing. We're still missing. Is it in final shape? We're getting our final, somewhat super solar for warlocks. I guess we could call it 2.0 remake of Sunsinger. Sadly, can't self-res, so I'm not happy about that because I like my self-res back in D1. Very hopeful for Nightfall's raids. You know, Bungie. Nope. But yeah, like for faces, we're still missing one variant, and of course for faces and strand, we're two. That's weird. That show me a different slot. That's sure, but maybe. But yeah, again, ideas also of blabber 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 also. One of my clanmates sent me an invite. I'm like, my time.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Oh, yeah. Alright, now we're going to go on doing more stuff. Might build again or fragment. We could do, instead of doing this, we could do, I don't
I
know.
must admit, Guardian,
Beat the void.
I'm
I
very
want
curious
that.
to see what you've got
Yes.
for me to crack open.
I definitely like feed the void. Just issue. What's the best, loadout for it? Like my glaive build, but I can't do a glaive build when the glaives don't do what I want. That does the effect I want. Alright, well, I gotta do the Vanguard ops, right? Beat commands and Vanguard ops activities use and bonus progress for higher difficulty. Could do Nightfall. Just do one Vanguard and see how far it gets me. That's much far than Nightfall. Is there another weapon I needed to get kills? Vanguard. Got right. Of course I could use it, but or if that made no. Pop this thing back out so I can chat now.
Retreat isn't an option for her anymore. Not with the brood doubting her.
Riven's favorite furry.
Heads up.
Scary.
My scanners are picking up an object descending rapidly from
That's a
low
little
Earth
bit
orbit.
scary, but
Clear of the
alright.
core set. That energy signature. That's her. That's Navota.
hunter just got scared and ran away. The husky ran away. Let's see. Random just leave, like ran away like a like a yeah, dude, get left. Well,
Navota's play for power showed the danger of hive logic, but also its flaws. You've proven that the path to victory comes only from the light.
We're happy to send the message, Commander.
Excellent work. Return to the tower.
can't really say that gave me much because it port one. Oh, it didn't actually get kills. Pretty good. And got rifle. 1%. Nice. Kind of. Let's try again. Right. Now it's not. Wait. I'm not in the mood to do the freaking whole thing. The brain's not working. Champions. That's what. I could think the word. I don't know. I'm just dumb. That's all. I am just a fool. I'm just a fool. And give me that.
Looks like those scored meatheads are thriving again in that old worm factory. Any chance you could deal with it?
We're on it, Finch.
Upstairs brothers. Move. Grab my thing. I grab my ride. Oh, that was so close. Oh no! Well, damn it. I wanted it to work, but it didn't work the way I wanted that. My Sparrow. Oh, not Sparrow, my glider. That's... Oh well. I wanted it. Hey.
worm breeding ground is clear of swarm. For now, anyway.
They'll be back, I'm sure. But your efforts continue to hold them off. Good work as always, Guardian.
Sorry. My mic was working, so I was like, "Make sure, hear me. You can hear me, brothers and sisters." Yeah. Alright. Well, I didn't get much kills with the machine guns. Maybe Nightfall might be the best. 6%. Yeah, maybe that's true. I'm nice. I'm nice, so I'll do it, but screw you guys. European dead. No, I think I know what strike this one is. Unless, I don't know, it's been a while. Not been a while, but I think I know the one. Unless it's different. It says European Dead Zone. So there's two that can pop in my head, and I think one of them is one I don't like. Oh, I have mixed feelings about it, I guess. One or the other. Yep, this was the one I was thinking. Did I just join this, or did we legit just spawn in here? I don't know. God. Damn. Died too. Yeah, probably died too. Yep, dead. Or not. Frozen. Rest. don't like those ships. Put that down. They're just like staring, surprised. Hey, help me out. Next time. Oh, terrible throw.
And that's the last of them. Guardian, you have my thanks. Especially for continuing to keep the EDZ safe amongst all the hubbub going on so far from home.
Home is where the taken are, eh?
Got my back a little bit there. What? Defeat commands and banners. Scout rifle. I guess I might have to do 2 scout rifles. Machine gun. I think my issue gun is the I think I might end the stream. So, I don't know. Waiting on it. Waiting. That's terrible. Good thing. My question is why can't I? Oh, never mind. I'm done. It's 3 maps and My question is, uh, hmm. Do actually, yeah. Um, I don't know. I might just check out this. All that. Another thing I need to do, I need to. Another thing I keep forgetting, I need to finish the Halo Reach series. You know, I might need to restart the Halo series just for stream. It's
Careful with that.
getting finish it up. So I'm rank. Where am I ranked right now?
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations? Do you fear the
7.
Crucible?
I need 10. I think I'll save up my coins, then get all this. Go for the other characters. I can't remember what the outfit looks like. I've had it. I could with me. Let's do it one more time. That's just one thing I'm confused about with
Get in there and show the recruits what real light is.
That's one thing I'm confused about this whole event is like, how do I get shinies? Like, is it really rare to get a shiny drop? But then again, people are making it, the YouTubers are making it sound easy to get shinies. I'm like, I'm doing what I'm doing, just showing, but I must be doing something wrong. I think. I don't know. Confusing the hell out of me. Alright, well, haven't gotten this. That. well. Let's have that. No, I don't think I'm gonna get Mountaintop because Mountaintop is gonna be too hard to do because grenade launcher kills at the freaking at or in. TV. Alright, well, I'm getting the stream.
You don't fear Vanguard operations?
I'll see you guys later. See you later today or just tomorrow. Find out.